when you're in Congress, contractors go to you and say, I am going to talk to the regional director or the district engineer for your region to put this project in your district. If it comes in, they will give the contract to me and I will give you a parking fee. Zero na ang allocable, yung pwedeng i-alok. Yung non-allocable, yung iba actually yung nag-aalok. Kung ikaw yung district congressman, yung allocable ay iyo.
Okay.
Pag sabi ng iyo, you can errata or amend it in the budget. But I'm sorry to say this, unofficially, you can also choose the contractor. But if it's non-allocable, iba ang may-ari ng budget na yan. At minsan, hindi mo alam kung sino. Kasi sa paglabas ng NEP, meron ibinigay sa akin ng listahan, ang DPWH, na ito yung mga non-allocable projects sa aking distrito, hindi ko magalaw. At sa next slide, mamamatch natin yung non-allocable project sa aking distrito sa listahan na ibinigay sa akin ng aking dating district engineer na nagsasabi na meron contractor na nag-submit nito sa DPWH Central Office for funding na yun nga ang lumabas later on sa NEP. So ang ibig sabihin po nito, totoo, ayon sa karanasan ko, ang testimonya sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearings na ang mga contractors naglalakad na ipasok ang mga proyekto na gusto nilang gawin sa NEP na ginagawa ng DPWH Central Office. At ayon po sa mga Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearings, paglabas pa lang ng NEP, may bayad na.
Yes.
And I'm raising this now because the original NEP for 2026 was done in July. And when Secretary Dizon came in, he resubmitted the NEP in September. But a lot of these projects from July are still in the NEP. I sympathize with Secretary Dizon for coming in midway through the budget process, but there is still time for us to remove the projects that are tainted with the, let's say, intervention of contractors, and we're also subject to the claims that projects were sold in the DPWH Central Office under his predecessor in the DPWH.
But when